So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Goes for a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Batistuta. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that is a good... There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Nepal presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot hinges on this one. Brilliant save from Buffon! Costa Curta finding himself in space. And it's claimed by the keeper. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Lahm makes the interception. Nepal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Schneider. Searching pass he's played there, and it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Nepal have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to turn it right round. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Nepal with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Batistuta. Chance, surely! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real person.
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 4, Bebeto. Coming on
There's
the
whistle
field
then to start the second half.
Number 19,
Paul, I've been the team that have had the line shot.
Chance! Has another go! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nepal needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nepal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And tries! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nepal have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Costa Curta, who's set up 1 goal so far. Nepal, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. No, he's just misjudged that one. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Inzaghi. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And the finish! Delicious from Jude! He's got himself an absolute peach. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Schneider.
So changes afoot
Number
here,
6,
and from both sides.
Messi. Coming on
Nepal
the field,
now just needing
number
1.
18.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now,
Number
Peter,
9,
but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been
Chetri.
indicated.
Look at the shapes to shoot! And one more try! And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nepal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times,
Please make
they
sure
ended
to
up
watch
with
the
nothing.
screen for an information bulletin from
So
the
what do you
regional
take away
police.
from it? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will
Bebeto! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
youth.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cross goes in there. Well, that's been dealt with. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Look at the space here. Chance! And it's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a decent chance! Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decision.
And Bebeto! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Fulham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Bergson. And he's having a go! And he's gone looking for safety. Raul. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Lam. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a cute ball. No, it's come to nothing. Fulham have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Totti. Oh, that's neat. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has
Well,
been
the run has been
indicated.
sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half?
Nepal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, number 11, El Diouf.
So into the second half.
Schneider.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Number 9, Danny Olmo.
Girassi,
Number
lovely
21,
pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Schlotterbeck.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Edmilson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Morientes! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Fulham find a position of real strength. And a chance! He's kept it out just. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Drogba. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Morientes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nepal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Edmilson. Kimmich. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Girassi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They've won a corner. So, third corner of the game. Terrific! Against the crossbar. And that's a good finish. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Stones with the clearance. Fulham have the chance to go the other way. Well, that is not the best ball.
Added minute has been indicated.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Costa Curta. So that's it. It is all over. Nepal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Well, that's well seen too. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kobel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Como really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Salah! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap! Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Nepal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Salah. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xabi Alonso does really well there. He is strong. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long.
Nepal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of...
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Como are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's...
Joe! That is some save from Khan! Dembele carries the ball down the right. And it's Sneijder. Good ball, good take. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Schlotterbeck.
2 added minutes
that's
has
been
been
intercepted.
indicated.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Bebeto. Number 6, Messi.
So let's get the ball rolling.
8, Schneider.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Dembele! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Dani Olmo. Como are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Dani Olmo. Chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, important interception. Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. And it's Totti. Xavi Alonso. Jupe. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mohamed Salah. Now Costa Curta.
Nepal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And that is headed for the middle. And they've got rid. Ruben Neves! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ruben Neves is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Filippo Inzaghi. Nepal have the chance to
There
go
will be
the other
1
way.
minute added time.
Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. That's the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Hello
Your final
everybody,
thoughts,
and
Jim?
this is
Well,
a quick
Peter,
reminder
I
to let
really
you know
couldn't
that
see
you'll be
what
able
this
to
team
catch
was
today's
trying to
match
achieve,
broadcast
whether it's the
live on your
manager's
club's
message not
FM
getting
station.
through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly was in the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course, there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
What a couple of goals he scored. Individual masterpieces, the pair of them. He just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think that's harsh. I think we've got to focus on Ronaldinho. He was simply too good on that day, and nobody, and I say nobody, would have fared any better.
Bebeto, and a chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 23, Bebeto!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has not gone well. Yamal. Surlot. Surlot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And yes, it's him again. Besiktas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Plays it through. Surlot in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their...
He's rising! Just needed better contact. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And Bebeto! And that's a tiny finish. And they are right back within touch. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Nepal may be down, but not out just yet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He shifted it to the flank.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Oh, what a Snyder! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Snyder is offering a wry smile there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bebeto looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Sørloth. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Kajolu. Sørloth. And Jamal. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Has been indicated.
And this is Bebeto. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field. Number 8, Schneider. Number 6,
Gets us going once more.
Messi. Number 11.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Number 9, Danny Olmo. Number 19.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, this does not look good. Inzaghi! And there's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting...
Tries from distance. Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Back towards the middle. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Torres. Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. He's got away. And here's Torres. Can he get it through? Shot it goal! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. Xavi Alonso.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gently done. And here's Ronaldinho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's all alone. And he's got away from it. Chance! Oh, good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he's had it nicked away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Driving through the middle. Shapes to shoot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And De Bruyne! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Ronaldinho! And he's stuck it away. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Totti. And here's Inzaghi. Pinches it off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Totti.
There will be 5 minutes
Nielsen.
added time.
5 minutes to add. Now he's running away. Gets a good foot in there. Costa Curta. And it's Totti. Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. This looks promising. Timber. Timber makes a dash for it. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They're avoiding the blatant...
That's that, the end. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ah, he's given it away. Mbappe tries a shot, and he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first signal. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Surlot aimed beyond the defence.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Surlot. Driving on and making good progress. Diouf. And the pass is intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bebeto. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, it's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Oh, now he takes a shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Shot a goal! Perez. Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ronaldinho. Ball is over the line.
Substitution in progress.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Quality ball. Rijkaard. And Jamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Kadiolu. Solot. Solot. Can he finish? Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for the run. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Xavi Alonso. Alonso! Oh, cracking effort.
Xavi Alonso certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Costa Curta. De Bruyne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Nepal have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nepal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, sweet feet. Just eases him off the ball. Kadiolu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Kadiolu is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's quick to get rid.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Nepal looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 10,
So off we go again.
Perez. Number 4,
Timber.
coming on the field.
And that interception was
20,
most necessary.
That's great positioning, so
Number
good from him.
21, Hazard. Number 18,
Yamal.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Xavi Alonso.
Substitutions
Tries
taking
from
place.
distance. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nepal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Played out wide. Timber. Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Messi. Always onto this. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And it didn't take him long. Goes for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ramal. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Inzaghi. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Great ball, and it's Ronaldinho! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Zakaria calmly anticipates. Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Dani Olmo, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Inzaghi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is a little undercooked. That's where it came from. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it. A header! Goal! And they are right back within touch.
The goal scorer.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution in progress.
So could they be onto something here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good climb! And yes, it's there! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Messi. Number 7,
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 6,
Besiktas now just needing one.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Played towards the front line. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
De Bruyne! And needless to say, that deserved better.
De Bruyne has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Paul, moments now away from seeing this one out. And this is Hazard. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. That's another chance. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tries to play it through. Well, played right into his path. He's having a shot! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Nepal have surely won it, and it's been given away. He has found the way through, and he's in on goal. Decent chance! And that's in. It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he met... And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Hello,
how would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit,
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
and long overdue.
Shot! It's bounced back off the post. Great ball, and can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out a big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kadiolu certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And it's Perez. Perez powering forward here. Perez. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a promising position. Elise. Tries one from range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ambitious ball here. Can he get onto this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Diouf. And this is Perez. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Perez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nepal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's picked his way through. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Olise. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off. Well taken goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Surlot. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Elise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That has ended up in no man's land. Over to the other side. Can he get away here? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi. Kajolu. And it's De Bruyne. Goes for the shot! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pires. There he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Nepal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick
to review the first half.
Nepal obviously have the half-time lead, but it has come very much against the run of play.
Nepal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Erling Haaland. Number 10.
So off we go again.
Number 8.
Nepal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Number 20.
Goes for a shot!
Number 21.
And he's taking no chances there.
Number 6, De Bruyne.
Filippo Inzaghi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Costa Curta. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Elise. Elise! Nepal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Cannavaro. Jude.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's found a way. It's Inzaghi! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he...
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tries a shot! He's kept it out, just.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Albert Ferrer. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Rising over the bar.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Edmilson always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And De Bruyne! No, not quite.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution in progress.
Besiktas have opted to make another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Kadiolu spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta. And here's Cannavaro. And that is expertly dealt with. That's really well cleared. And here's Azar. Now then, De Bruyne! Always going over the top.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. De Bruyne, Cannavaro, Azar. Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give...
Judge, surely! And that's wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. They're urging him to shoot. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Besiktas get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Cannavaro. Think he's had a shot! Besiktas have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Very nicely done. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the
There will be
spot.
5 minutes added
Peter,
time.
you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So could they be onto something here? Hazard wants to run onto this. Edmilson, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Could be danger here. Hazard. And time is up. Nepal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Filippo Inzaghi
Hello,
claiming the Man of the
attendees.
Match
This is a
award,
Lost
and there
Children's
is very
announcement.
little room for
Please
argument.
keep your eyes
So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello,
evening here.
everybody, and
A clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Koundé. Seaman. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Threads one in. Shot could be on. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. It's Schneider. Messi. And here's Shevchenko. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Nepal presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Do you believe it? The goal to end it all! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that ends it. Did anyone see this coming? Really?
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Literally. It could have gone either way, as both teams desperately tried to win this, which produced a really exciting end-to-end encounter. If only every game was like this one.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. you